Hi and welcome to Cheeky Richo's Pork Schnitzel. We have a hotel up on the Gold Coast and they have a schnitzel night. You can choose whatever topping that you like. I'm a big fan of Mexican. Richo happens to like Hawaiian. And so we can mix and match whatever we want. I like to try different ones as well, but he's a bit of a, I'm going to have Hawaiian. So I'm going to show you how to make different sorts of schnitzel. We've just got some really thin pork leg steak here. I've actually cut it off a chunk of pork leg and I'm using panko breadcrumbs. Now I subscribe to the wet hand dry hand theory when crumbing food, so I've got one hand that's quite wet and the other hand will be quite dry, and that's what you want to do. So get your pork leg steak, dip it into your flour, then into your breadcrumbs. Nice big flat dishes are good for this. So I'm just using a couple little pasta bowls here. And when you're using your breadcrumbs, don't put too many breadcrumbs in at once, because when they get wet, they're going to get really quite horrible and they won't go nice and crispy. So just add them as you need them. And with our dry hand, we're going to turn it around, press them on well, add a few more breadcrumbs. You can use normal breadcrumbs if you like, you can use gluten-free ones, you can use homemade ones. I happen to really like the taste of the panko ones because they're so light and crispy and they give a beautiful finish to the final dish. And then you just put it on a plate and we're going to pop it in the fridge just to let those crumbs settle and continue with the rest. Okay, we've just taken our schnitzels out of the fridge. Crumbs are well and truly set. We're just going to pop them into our pan over medium heat with some canola oil or your oil of choice. Don't overcrowd the pan. Cook the thicker pieces first, and we're going to cook them on both sides for about 4 minutes each until they're nice and golden brown. Okay, once they're cooked, we just take them out and pop them onto some paper towel and keep them warm while we cook the other batch. For our Hawaiian, we're just going to get our ham, our onion, our pineapple, our spring onions, mix it all together with some tomato paste or tomato puree. Just mix that all together, and that's going to be slathered on top of our schnitzels. Okay, that's the Hawaiian one. And now for the Mexican component, we get our coriander, our onion, our tomato and our avocado, our chilies. I'm using jalapeno chilies here. You can use whatever ones that you like. Give that a good stir around. You're basically making a guacamole here. And I'm going to put some sriracha sauce in that. You could use taco sauce if you like, but I want a bit of heat in there. So there's in with our chilies. Don't be miserable with them. It is Mexican after all. And with a good squirt of our sriracha, bind that all together. Just mix it all up. And now we just lay our schnitzels out. That plate's quite warm. Half of them are going to be loaded with the Mexican, the other half are going to be loaded with the Hawaiian. Just drain those off properly. Okay, on with our Mexican one. Just lay it all over the top. Don't be miserable with it because this is going to be part of the dish. We're just having this with a few little fried vegetables. Over here for our Hawaiian, just sort of make it a bit like a jigsaw puzzle if you can. And then we're just going to cover this with cheese. Heat it until it's bubbly hot underneath the grill, nicely browned, and then it's ready to serve. And then you have two different sorts of schnitzels, Hawaiian and Mexican. Sprinkle the whole deal with some grated tasty cheese, or cheese of your choice. You could use pizza cheese, you could use cheddar. Okay, and under the grill we go. Okay, there you have it. We've got our Hawaiian over here looking remarkably like a misshapen pizza, and our Mexican over here with lots of vibrant colors and spices. I'm serving it with some fresh sour cream, some roasted vegetables and some Brussels sprouts that I've showed you in a different video because I just happen to have them in the fridge. So have a little taste, shall we? Just cut through they're homegrown avocados, by the way. You can see how beautifully cooked that is. A little dollop of our sour cream. This is going to be piping hot, so just mind out. Oh, yum yum. That's better than at the restaurant. Hope you enjoyed this little cooking demonstration. If you'd like to see more interesting recipes and ideas, my goodness that's hot, just check out our Cheeky Richo channel and don't forget to please subscribe and do come back and visit us again soon. We have so much more to show you and we're uploading lots of videos every week, and thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely day.